killed thousands of people in English towns. The worst outbreak of cholera was in 1853 in London, killing about 10,000 people. Cholera was the worst disease since the Great Plague. There was no cure and nobody knew the cause until Edwin Chadwick proposed that the cholera was airborne and made a plan to release all the old sewage systems into the river, which turned out to be a very big mistake. Later, the anesthesiologist John Snow convinced citizens that this deadly disease was related to the sewage-tainted water. This meant that cholera was waterborne. Members of the health efficiency thought this theory was too far-reaching and did not approve it. Then, a great engineer who had a revolutionary idea of building modern sewage systems, Joseph Bazalgette, made a plan and decided that modern sewer systems were the solution for cholera. Some obstacles that Bazalgette had to overcome was putting an end to cholera. Additionally, Joseph got rejected 6 times by politicians, always presenting different plans. He finally got accepted in 1858 because the city was going through the Great Stink, which was a time period in which there was a strong sewage odor all over central London. This was when modern sewage treatment systems first appeared in 1859 in London, England. Joseph Bazalgette, the creator of modern sewage systems, began constructing sewers and incorporating them into modern cities to satisfy the need for quality health care and sanitation. Before sewer systems were adopted, the cities were flooded with sewage and many people died because of cholera, a waterborne disease. Having quality health care and sanitation was essential for people, but since they didn't have it, many people died and suffered life-threatening diseases. This called the attention of important people, such as Joseph Bazalgette and Dr. John Snow. These people, along with many others, thought that quality healthcare and sanitation were basic human needs and contributed greatly to the implementation of modern sewer systems that people could satisfy their needs. The city dwellers of the modern world could not have adopted sewer systems if certain key resources had not been available. The most important resource that led to the adoption of sewer systems in modern cities was the acceptance of Joseph Bazalgette's proposal by politicians. The Great Stink was the time period in which the smell of human excrement and waste had reached its fullest in London City. After the catastrophic event, people were desperately seeking answers and a need for hygiene, and so the sewer systems were accepted. The fact that Bazalgette's proposal was rejected many times before the final acceptance postponed the execution of modern sewer systems. Then, after the Great Stink, people's resolutions for the problems were growing scarce, so they turned to Joseph Bazalgette for answers. Finally, these modern city dwellers believed in a set of values that allowed them to continue to enjoy their urban lifestyle. The most important value that led to the adoption of sewer systems was healthcare. They valued health because cholera spread vigorously, and many people were killed by the disease, making others desperately to stay healthy. John Snow tried to convince the public that cholera was caused by contaminated water and not airborne. Many people thought this theory was far-reaching, but later noticed that Snow was correct. This was when Joseph Bazalgette, the engineer, designed the first modern sewer systems. They built sewage systems to prevent cholera from spreading. Overall, the implementation of sewer systems took a lot of hard work and dedication, taking around 30 years to adopt. Without this innovation, victims of cholera would have increased, and maybe some other diseases would have arisen. The adoption of sewer system helped improve London's condition and is very essential even nowadays. Now, imagine what life could have been like without this astonishing creation.